device in Afghanistan. That all starts at 3:10. Look to the left, and here is the Sea Fury. Now there's a wonderful sound. The 18 cylinders of the Bristol Centaurus 18. 2 rows of 9. Radial engine, 2,500 horsepower produced by that enormous engine. Big 5-bladed propeller, nearly 13 feet in diameter. He was doing 380 miles an hour as he came past that first time. Radial engine is where the cylinders are circularly positioned around a central crankshaft, and this thing has 2 rows of 9. You need odd numbers for a radial engine. So 2 rows of 9 make up this huge, as I said, 2,500 horsepower engine. It looks a bit like a German Focke-Wulf aircraft. That's because the idea originated when they captured a 190 in 1942. This was supposed to be a lightweight but very powerful radial engine fighter, designed by Sidney Cam of Hurricane fame. I expect to see Goatee go out half right from us. Watch for a Derry turn. He wants to turn right, but he starts rolling left right through the upside down position and ends up turning right. That's the Derry turn, named after John Derry, the great de Havilland test pilot who was killed in a sad accident. And as Goatee brings the splendid Sea Fury back in, expect to see one of those barrel rolls along the main axis. So this wonderful Sidney Cam design, there's the barrel roll starting, became the fastest single-engine propeller-driven aircraft ever produced. And actually an American-owned civilian Fury held the world piston engine speed record for a while. It was eventually overtaken by the Bearcat. 1943, they wanted a naval version of this. Belton Paul took over the design and production of the naval version. It's called the Sea Fury. And at the end of the Second World War, the RAF cancelled an order for 200 Furies because they wanted to concentrate on the jets. The Royal Navy, though, stayed with the piston engines. The RAF got Vampires and Meteors instead. Now, as he comes in from the far side, pulling up into the vertical, one of those quarter clover maneuvers coming up to put him back onto the main left to right axis of the display. So the first Royal Navy Sea Fury entered service with 807 Naval Air Squadron at Eglinton in Northern Ireland. 860 were built altogether, 615 for the Royal Navy. Another of those Derry wingovers coming up, or maybe not. Nope, wrong about that one, never mind. So the Royal Navy stayed with its piston-engined aircraft. This became the standard Fleet Air Arm fighter bomber aircraft. This time. See, there he goes, rolling it underneath. Very slowly, very gentle. It's a bit like a portion of a slow roll there. So he ends up turning to the right. And next time I think perhaps he was practicing, because next time he comes in front of us, I think he will do a full slow roll. And let's see how slowly he does it, because the slower you do it, the harder it is. Therefore, generally thought amongst aviation cognoscenti to be the better. Pulling the nose up, starting the roll, sort of medium slow. of energy with this aircraft. Even though it's going quite slowly, he manages to use the power of the big Bristol Centaurus. These aircraft were quite successful in the Korean War. They even managed to shoot down some MiG-15 jets. This particular aircraft was the second of 60 Sea Fury T-20s built as weapons trainers for the Fleet Air Arm, delivered in 1950, so 63 years old. Another of those half horizontal eights coming up. Pulls the aircraft over the top of what looks like a loop, and on the 45-degree down line he rolls it out the right way up, and this will be, I think it'll be his final pass, coming in for a Canadian break. A lovely wave from Chris Gertke from the Royal Navy Historic Flight. The Canadian break, and that's the end of the display of the Hawker Sea Fury T-20 and Goatee's excellent display